Hi, Sir Man. Good morning, guys. This is your virtual captain here from the Philippines, Captain John, and I have your virtual captain right now live in VATSIM, and we will be in command of this Airbus A340 with Air Philippines livery, and we will be having a short hop midday flight from Hong Kong to Manila. This is my first time to fly on VATSIM again for the past week since I've been busy with the ADC uh, ground controller in Manila. So right now, lilipad naman tayo ng aeroplano. Alright, so this is again the Airbus A340-600 of Tolis with Airway Philippines delivery and departing Hong Kong going to Manila. Alright, so without further ado, let's go inside our cockpit. Alright guys, if you like this stream, don't forget to hit that like or follow button below and share this stream to your friends in order for them to get notified anytime we go online as either VATSIM ATC or VATSIM pilot. Okay, so this is a short midday flight, approximately 1 hour and 45 minutes flight across the West Philippine Sea going to the Philippines. And right now we'll just look on our paperworks. Okay, so cost index natin is 99. We'll be climbing 39,000 feet and we'll be loading 32,974 kilograms of black fuel. Hits the follow on button. You forgot you already followed me, sir. Okay. Okay, let's bring out Autolus interactive control system. So let's load first our aircraft. So according to our paperwork here, so we'll be expecting some 300 passengers. So I don't know if why they kind of place it. Let's just make it 301. Then the cargo will be 2 tons. Yes. And for our block fuel, we'll be using 32,000. So 32,900. Okay, let me see. Okay, let's make it 33,000 if possible. Okay, the nearest is 32,900. Okay, let's make it 33,000. Okay, 30,000, that will be good. Okay, and for our flight plan, let's check our routes. So we'll have no SID for this flight. We'll be flying direct to Skate, direct to Grupa, direct to Noman. At departing runway is 25 left. Okay, so let's bring in our MCDU here. Okay, so we'll be departing our Hong Kong and going to Manila. This will be just a fast setup, guys. Okay, flight number is APA002, that is Airway Philippines. Okay, yeah, there you go. So we'll have 301 passengers on board, and our cost index for this flight is 99. Okay, and taas nun 99. Oh. Okay, and cruising altitude is 39,000 feet. Yun. Then ZFW natin, let's go back to our Tolis interactive control system. So ZFW natin is 217.16 tons or 217.6 tons. Sorry about that. And 25.4% center of gravity, and block fuel is 33.1 tons. Okay, for our flight plan, we'll be departing runway 25 left. No SID. And there you go. Okay, let's just clear some discontinuities here. And our takeoff performance is now ready. So let's choose 3. Okay, we are quite heavy right now, 300 passengers. So parang zero fuel natin is 217.6 tons. Medyo mabigat. So let's use flaps 3 for our departure. So perf natin. So 151 V1, 151 VR, and 152 is V155. Flaps 3 up 2.8%. Flex temperature is 47. There you go. Yan, para mas mabilis lang. Okay, so our takeoff performance is now ready. Let's go back for our init page. Request wind data. Perf page ready na natin. Ayan. So right now, we will be checking the weather in Hong Kong. So weather in our current position, clear. Ground temperature 22 degrees. Surface winds 0 degrees at 7 knots. Good visibility, more than 10 kilometers. No precipitation reported. And QNH is 1021. Taas ha? Ano ba to? flight plan. Yeah, so talaga. Okay, 1021 QNH dito ngayon sa Hong Kong. Alright, so wala tayong ATC ngayon, so climb na tayo directly to 39,000 feet. So we are heading eastward, so that yung route natin is nasa odd. Okay. Okay, let's set our others. Mabilisan na lang to guys. So medyo hindi ako napapollow konti. Joystick natin, add vertical line. Okay, we're ready to go. Okay, so tingnan natin. So flight plan natin, just climbing tapos magdidirect tayo. Okay, so magdirect na tayo ng skate mamaya pag climb na natin. So mag runway heading muna tayo upon departure. Medyo steep yung climb natin eh. Okay, so 25 left is 254. So set na natin muna, runway heading natin is 254. Right, there you go, 254. Tapos mag-direct skate lang tayo unless there will be an active ATC that will direct us on our departure here in Hong Kong. Alright, so we're ready to go guys. Okay, double checking again if ever there is an ATC. Walang ATC ngayon dito sa Hong Kong, so we will depart via and we'll communicate via Unicom. Unicom is now ready. Checking our... Okay, so medyo malakas pala yung panatan. Yan. Sound check, check. Okay. Pwede na to. Alright. Okay, double checking our panel 255, 254. Runway heading muna tayo as decided ko na. Climbing direct to 39,000 feet, QNH 1021. Okay, everything will be set later na. Okay, and let's request for push since wala tayong ATC ngayon. Better pushback, start pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Okay, that will be good.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Okay, so strobe lights on auto, beacon lights on, nav lights on, seatbelt signs on, and all the emergency lights and those spoken signs and master switchboard APU is now switched on. Alright. And APU start. Okay, stand by guys. Yan. So medyo malakas pa na yung boses. Okay. So right now we will be waiting for our APU bleed to be available, or our APU available pala, before we turn on our APU bleed. So again guys, this is the Airbus A340-600.
Ready to connect.
Okay, may kasama tayo, CPA, Katay, nasa tabi ko. Katay 747 pala, Boeing 747. Yan, I don't know where he's going. But we will be departing Hong Kong and we will going to Manila. So before tayo mag-set ng departure natin, let's have our departure briefing. So this is Jeppesen chart 10-9 published 26th of November 2021. Effectivity is 2nd of December. Hong Kong, People's Republic of China, Hong Kong International Airport, and we are here at the southern part of the main passenger terminal, and we are planning to push our aircraft facing southwest pala at Hotel 7. And since we will be departing to 5 left,
So connected and bypass.
we'll just taxi Hotel 7, then turn left on Hotel, then Juliet 11 or Juliet 10, then holding point 425 left. Alright. That's it for our departure. Wala tayong SID guys. Okay, let's have the 4-hour start checklist. Cockpit preps completed, gear prints and covers, remove signs on auto, adders on nav, fuel quantity 33.1 tons check. Takeoff data set, climbing to 39,000 feet, maintaining runway heading initially at 254 degrees. Bar reference set to 1021. Down to the line, below the line, windows and doors are closed. Beacon is now on, thrust levers on, idle. Okay, thrust levers on idle. Okay. And parking brakes as required. Okay, before takeoff checklist is now complete. Okay, double checking VATSIM map here in Hong Kong. So dalawa lang kami dito sa Hong Kong, katabi ko sa CPA 456. Hindi ko alam kung saan siya papunta. Okay. And let's now transmit. Hong Kong traffic advisory, airway 002, Airbus 340-600 will now commence pushback and start on Hotel 7 for runway 25 left. Alright, engine mode selector to norm, and EPU bleed on, turning off our external power and removing them. There you go. And external power on, and we're ready to go. Alright, hindi pa man napupush yung patay, and we're ready. Parking brakes release, pressure 0.
Starting pushback, and you may start engine.
So I'm not using a custom scenery here guys in Hong Kong. Medyo malakas kasi kumain. I'm just trying to check my current setup ngayon sa aking X-Plane 11. Medyo malakas na kumain kasi ito si 8040. Okay, no. Number process, lead pressure is up, starting engine number 1 and 2.
Shenzhen traffic, China 7, 1021, airborne passing 2000. Last call, Shenzhen.
Okay, bakit doon siya lumabas? Okay, good. So yan, nakikita nyo na that is ready the Cathay 456 747. Check na natin kasi siya papunta. Is 456 and he is going to Guam. Okay. Alright, engine number 1 and 2 is now stable, starting engine 3 and 4. Alright guys, while waiting for our engine number 3 and 4 is to become stable and fully functional. The recap for flight, this is again Airway Philippines 002, Airbus AG40-600 departing Hong Kong, and we will be traveling to Manila, Philippines, expecting some 1 hour and 34 minutes of airtime, so that is 1 hour and a half flight time to Manila. Alright, engine number 3 and 4 is now stable. Engine mode selector to norm, turning off our EPU bleed. APU master switch is also turned off. Okay, set natin flaps 3. Ground spoilers arm.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake set, pressure's up.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Okay, after start checklist, anti-ice required, ECAM status check, pitch trim. Okay, we're expecting up to 0.8%. There you go. And rudder trim is set to 0. And signal send will be received on my right. And after start checklist will be completed after we receive the hand signals.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Alright, and we're ready to go. Hong Kong traffic advisory, Airway 002 will now commence taxi Hotel 7, Hotel Juliet 11, holding point runway 25 left. Okay, parking brakes release, and pressure 0. Take a configuration check, lights on, no slides taxi, runway turn off lights on. Alright, medyo heavy tayo. Parking brakes nose. Okay, let's do our flight controls. Full left, full right, neutral, elevators, full up, full down, and neutral, ailerons, full left, and full right, and neutral. Alright, checking our brakes. Okay, there you go. Brakes functioning. Here on the right, and here on the left. Okay, let's bring out our taxi camera here para may guide tayo. Yan. Okay, so holding point na lang tayo mag-start ng before takeoff checklist natin. Clear on the right, clear on the left. Okay, before takeoff checklist, flight controls check, flight instruments check, briefing confirm, flap setting configured 3, V1, BRB2, flex temperature 155 blue, 151 blue, 155 magenta, flex temperature is 47. ATC set this default to 200, ikaw memo, takeoff no blue, down to the line. Airway 002 approaching holding point running 25 left in the aircraft on base in final place advice. Hi Sir Tonyo. Hi Lods. Okay, dito tayo sa Juliet 11. Clear on the left and clear on the right. Ay sayang, sana sinamahan kita. Gusto ko na sana yung short flight. Sige lang, next time Lods. Madalian lang to Lods eh, medyo busy mamaya eh. Alright, so we are at Juliet 11. Hong Kong traffic, negative aircraft on base in final, airway 002 lining up runway 25 left. Okay, just slowing down first. Okay, strobe lights on. Landing lights on, turn it, runway turn off lights off. Okay, double checking na lang. Okay, negative aircraft. Okay, clear on the arriving side and clear on the departing side. Okay, parking brake set, pressure's up. Below the line, take off runway 25 left confirmed. Cabin crew advised. DCAS on TARA. Engine mode selector to norm. Packs will be on for this departure and we're ready for takeoff. Hong Kong traffic, airway 002, Airbus 340. Now commencing takeoff, runway 25 left. Slow slide to taxi. turn off na natin yung land. Okay, ready to go. Yun na ba? Yun na. Alright. Engine power 50%. Engine stable. Man Flex 47 SRS runway auto thrust project. Thrust set. Knots. G1 rotate. That's it, blind, gear up. Autopilot 1 engage. Okay, maintaining runway heading. Traffic advisory, airway 002, now airborne, maintaining runway heading. Okay, speed management na tayo. Gawin na lang natin 250, medyo mabigat tayo. Okay. Thrust climb checked. Yun, turbulence na. Laps 2, speed check. Laps 2. Okay, turbulence no more. Laps 1, speed check, laps 1. And lap 0, speed check, lap 0. Passing green dots, nose lights off. Front spoilers disarmed. Resume navigation speed established. And we'll be directing to speeds. Traffic advisory, airway 002, directing waypoint speeds. Climbing to 39,000. Ay, hindi pala naka-terrain ND1. Chrono na naman. My bad. Walang chrono. Okay. Okay, passing transition altitude. Ay, hindi pa pala sadali lang. After takeoff climb checklist, landing geared up, flaps retracted, backs are on down to the line, passing transition altitude standard. VHHH standard set. Passing flight levels 7,000 feet. No difference down to the line. After takeoff climb checklist is complete. Nine 9,000 feet. Ayan guys, so climbing pa tayo. Okay, 10,000 feet, landing lights off. No turbulence anymore. Seatbelt signs off. Terrain ND off. Clearing rad na. Wala naman yung clear. Progress page. Set tayo sa RPLL 06. Wala pa tayo na set na star. According, okay. So, according to report, We are flying live on VATSIM, guys, real world, real time, real weather. So we're expected to land in Manila around 37 minutes past the hour of 1 in the afternoon. So top of descent natin will be 12 minutes past the hour of 1 in the afternoon local time, or that will be 0512 Zulu time. Okay, so increase page natin, yung navigation display natin, increase range natin. So we will be on our top of climb after passing waypoint 8. So nasa 12,000 feet pa lang tayo ngayon. Alright. So right guys, we just departed Hong Kong International Airport. This is the Airbus A340-600 of low list with the Airway Philippines livery. We have 301 passengers on board and 2 tons of cargo, and we are just expecting 1 hour and 34 minutes of airtime going to Manila, Philippines with an altitude of 39,000 feet. So we don't have any SID for our departure right now, so we are heading direct to waypoint 8. Oh, I forgot. Hindi pa pala ito na-on kanina. So baka madaling lumipad. Yun, weather systems are now on. Predicted ventures is now on. Alright, so as you can see on the labels sa taas ng ating screen, we are still at 15,000 feet. Estimated arrival in Manila will be 0540 Zulu time, or that will be 40 minutes past the hour of 1 in the afternoon Philippine time. So right now, the current time in the Philippines is already 14 minutes past the hour of 12 in the afternoon. Okay, so medyo bawasan natin yung engine sounds. Alright, so okay na siguro. Ayan. Okay, 17,000 feet, still climbing. Okay, according sa flight plan natin, we're just expecting some 1 hour and 34 minutes time en route. But our fuel available is good for 4 hours and 14 minutes. So yung alternative airport natin in case we don't land in Manila will be at Mactan, Cebu, Central Philippines. And plus 1 hour and 30 minutes of worth of airtime fuel. Cruising speed natin will be 476 knots. Pero expedite natin mamaya yan if ever. Yes, sana nasa tailwind component tayo na mamaya. Cruising altitude natin is 39,000 feet. So 301 passengers, almost 3 quarters. Oh yan, 3 quarters ng capacity ng eroplano natin ngayon. And 2 tons of cargo. Alright, that's already Hong Kong. And this is our A340 with Airway Philippines livery, guys. And just expecting arrival in Manila. Hopefully expedited tayo kasi nasa tailwind tayo, hopefully. So as you can see on our navigation page, may tailwind component tayo, so medyo mapapa-expedite yung flight natin papuntang Manila. Alright, and we check. Okay, so since noon time, at this moment of time, deserve na siguro tayo ng lunch sa ating mga pasahero. Medyo bibilisan na ng mga cabin crew natin. Kasi 1 oras lang at kalahating flight papuntang Manila. 1 hour and 34 minutes flight time. Alright guys, this is again your virtual Captain John here in the Philippines from Airway Philippines Alliance. And right now, I'm streaming as a virtual pilot in VATSIM. Maybe later tonight, mag-stream tayo ulit ng VATSIM ground. Especially those who wants to learn how ADC controllers on VATSIM control or guide the aircraft pag nasa ground muna. Okay. Kasi ground controller pa ako, hindi pa pwede sa tower. Okay. So we have nothing much to do right now but to wait until we reach our top of climb. So we will be checking our cockpit from time to time, every 15 to 30 minutes, checking our fuel. Baka may leak tayo. So, we will calculate the remaining fuel in comparison with the fuel flow, total fuel flow for the 4 engines running right now. So, if that is enough for our flight going to Manila. So again guys, yung flight natin will be going to RPLL. As you can see sa top natin, RPLL Romeo Papa 55, that is Metro Manila Ninoy Aquino International Airport. And our alternative airport is Mactan Cebu International Airport, Romeo Papa Victor Mike, that is in Central Philippines. Okay, so meron pa tayong turbulence ngayon po na. Okay, seatbelt signs on muna tayo. Okay, so checking our active sky, nasaan na ba tayo? Okay, so we are experiencing some heavy turbulence right now. The flight stage is climbing to 39,000 feet. Okay, so medyo may turbulence tayo. And checking our weather, so we'll pass by some clouds, rain clouds. Once we reach waypoint Grupa, Noman, Mumot, and Abmov, then before we enter landmass in Luzon, we will have clear skies. Then we'll have another cloudy weather once we reach our top of descent. Near, I think this is near Pangasinan. Right. Okay, so this is our external view. As you can see, we're experiencing some heavy turbulence right now, guys. Yun. So ganito pala yun na nangyari sa aeroplano pag nasa labas talaga kung titingnan. Yeah. So my apologies to my passengers. We are now experiencing some heavy turbulence, so cabin can be seated. Alright. Alright, for you guys who just tuned into the stream flights, this is again MD in the Sky in Twitch and your Sky Medic on YouTube and Facebook, and welcome to our stream flights. This is the Airbus AG40-600 at Lolis with Air Philippines livery, and we have just departed Hong Kong International Airport, climbing to our cruising altitude of 39,000 feet. We have 301 passengers on board and 2 tons of cargo, and we're expecting some 1 hour and 34 minutes of airtime going to Manila. Yan. Sir Gio, good afternoon sir. Malakas hangin, ingat sir, fly safe. Yes sir, malakas nga eh. Clear skies pero malakas ang hangin. Expected nga sir eh. Tinitingnan ko nga sa active skies sir, may expecting talaga medyo may weather disturbance. Minor lang siguro. Nasa route natin. From waypoint Grupa to waypoint Abmove, meron tayong clouds mamaya. Alright. So, medyo hinto muna yung lunch ng mga pasero natin. Kasi mga cabin crew natin, pinaupo pa natin. Yan, medyo malakas talaga. Kaya yan sir ha, tibay ni AT40, kayang-kaya din weather in Canada. Mas lodi ka Gio, grabe ka sir Gio, hanggang hindi ko pa rin naabot. Ang pinakamalayo kong naabot dito sa A340, 8 hours lang kaya, flying from I think from Bahrain to Manila, so mga around 8 hours or more yun. Loko to si Sir Tula, si Tonyo, oh. Parang A320 lang to. Yung pinagkaiba lang kasi, yung parang control mo kasi malaki siya, especially in taxiing, medyo malaki siya. Salamat Lodis. Okay, according sa weather natin, so seatbelts muna tayo, hindi pa muna kakag-lunch. Pati ako hindi pa ako makakapag-lunch kasi hindi ko pa ma-release to. Nagtaka nga ako, sir, di kaya ni ET40 non-stop pabalik ng ARP, pero papunta Canada kayang-kaya niya. Baka siguro, sir, kasi papuntang Canada, merong headwind kayo, kaya medyo nag-i-exert ng effort yung engine siguro ng eroplano, kaya medyo makonsumo siya sa fuel. Bakit ka lang? Theoretical guess ko lang. So, nung papunta ka, di kaya ni ET40 sa pabalik ng RPL, pero papuntang Canada ka lang kaya. I see. Sabi kasi, sir, ni Sir Christian Amparo last time, depends din yan daw sa altitude na kinuha mo. Pag masyadong mataas, medyo nag-exert talaga yung effort yung aeroplano, especially kapag mabigat at maraming pasahero, maraming cargo. So, nag-exert na talaga ng effort yung engines natin. Yan nangyari sa akin. Actually, to be honest, meron akong one crash sa A340 na to kasi na-miscalculate ko yung flight papuntang Colombo from Manila. So, sabi daw ni Sir Christian, naubusan ako ng gasolina, ng fuel. Pagkagising ko, wala nang engines. Talagang namatayan ako ng 4 na engines. So sabi niya sa Lucas, kapag ganitong malalaking eroplano, tapos mga long haul, magkarga daw ng at least 1 hour and 30 minutes worth of fuel extra. Dagdag pa dun sa fuel going to your alternative airport. So yun ang mali ko kasi nilagay ko lang 30 minutes. Akala ko naman feeling A321 yung ginagamit. Yes, sir, the higher the better. Pero siguro baka mabigat si Sir Gio last time. Baka lang, assume ko lang. Mas manipis yung hangin sa taas, di ba? Pero baka lang kasi sa weather. Kasi malamig ngayon eh. Oo nga eh, loaded noon kaya babasa na the next week ulit. Limit ko na lang payload. Babalik. Tingnan ko kung kakayanin. Dagdagan mo na lang, sir, ng extra siguro, sir, ng 1 hour and 30 minutes of fuel. Alright, so ayan. Oras ngayon sa Pilipinas, papiling DJ. Oras ngayon sa Pilipinas, 25 minutes past the hour of 12 in the afternoon. At ako'y kakain na, pala na yung turbulence. So kakain muna tayo, guys. So I'll be back in 15 minutes time to check our aircraft. So tinitingnan muna natin ngayon. Top of the set natin is scheduled 12 minutes past the hour of 1 in the afternoon. That will be around 30 or 40 minutes from now. So kakain muna ako at baka ako himatayin ngayon sa lipad na to. See you later, guys. And anyway, babantayan ko naman to yung aeroplano sa stream. Dadaling ko sa baba. Alright. For the meantime, sit back and relax. Enjoy the rest of our flight. See you later, guys. Alright guys, back tayo sa cockpit natin. So we are now maintaining 39,000 feet. Okay, let's check our fuel flow. Okay, so fuel flow natin. Okay, current fuel flow natin on each engine is 1,920 kilograms per hour. So if we sum it all and divide it on our fuel on board, so our fuel on board is still good for 3 hours and 36 minutes of airtime. Okay, so wala tayong problema sa fuel natin. Okay, so right now also we'll be checking our weather. So nasa waypoint Mumot na tayo. We just passed by waypoint Noman. And checking also on VATSIM. Oh, sino follow? Elegante Bizarre, good afternoon. Thank you sir for following me on Twitch. Thank you very much. Appreciate it sir. Alright. So okay, checking on VATSIM. Okay, we are the only one here at this vicinity. And also checking in VATSPY. So we have no controller right now in the Philippines. No Manila radar. Okay, so maintain tayo dito ngayon. Alright. So again guys, this is your virtual Captain John. Thank you for watching. This is the Twitch, MD in the Sky, and Sky Medic on Facebook and YouTube. And if you like this stream, don't forget to hit that follow or like button below and share this to your friends. As we are in command of this Airbus A340-600 with the Airway Philippines delivery, and we are now heading to Ninoy Aquino International Airport in the capital city of Manila in the Philippines. And we just departed Hong Kong International Airport around 31 minutes ago. And according to our flight plan, we will be on our top of descent at 11 minutes past the hour of 1 in the afternoon local time. Or that will be 0511 Zulu time, guys. So we have 301 passengers on board, 2 tons of cargo. We are cruising at an altitude of 39,000 feet. And we're just expecting some 1 hour and 34 minutes of airtime going to Manila. Okay, so wala na palang turbulence, signal signs off. Alright, so double checking our instruments right now. So walang problema. Ayan. Maximize na natin to 320 nautical miles yung range ng radar natin. So this is our top of descent expected at around, let me see, 16, okay, mga around, let me see, 80 nautical miles after the waypoint Abu. Alright. Okay, we'll be checking the latest METAR in Manila. Okay, so light showers are expected right now in Manila. So winds are variable at 6 knots. Usually the winds, there is little or no wind from variable direction in Manila. This was updated 43 minutes ago. And the runway 06 and the 13 is favorable for our arrival. QNH is 1012. Taas nga ng QNH ngayon ah. Kaya pala. Same din sa Hong Kong, QNH is 1012. Okay. So before, around 50 to 80 nautical miles before our top of descent, we will be we will be deciding on which runway we will use. But for the meantime, we are expected runway 06 for arrival in Manila. Okay, technically, according to NOTAMs, ILS in runway 06 is currently not available. So expecting nating RNAV tayong approach in runway 06. Okay. So checking our paperworks kanina, charts natin. If ever we're gonna run runway 06, yung expected natin will be Tadel 3 Romeo. Pero Tadel 3 Romeo is medyo malayo pa talaga. Check nga natin. Okay, so set na natin yung charts natin for Manila. Okay, dito muna tayo sa arrival. So, Tadel yung waypoint natin. So, Tadel 3. Binigay sa atin ng chart is Tadel 7 Romeo. Tingnan natin yung Tadel 7 Romeo. Gina-review this, hindi ka ako pa-familiar sa Tadel 3 Romeo. So, Tadel 3 Romeo. Okay, so Tadel 3 Romeo talaga iikot ka pa sa waypoint Robas and Estel, then Tubondo. Medyo malayo pa to. So, let's try Tadel 3 Romeo. Alright, so Tadel 3 Romeo parang better to kasi hanggang waypoint dagat tayo. Then, I think Foxtrot sa 065 yata dito. Okay, so 3 Romeo na lang gagamitin natin. So, we will be disconnecting on VATSIM and reconnecting again and refiling our flight plan Tadel 3 Romeo para in case meron tayong controller mamaya, malalaman niya tayo yung set natin, yung gagamitin natin. Okay. So, ilagay na natin muna yung arrival natin, expected nating arrival. Pwede pa itong baguhin. We can change it later. Okay, so arrival, expecting Tadel 3, RNAV 06 since ILS 06 is not functional right now. Then Tadel 3 Romeo for our arrival, for our star. Tadel 3 Romeo, there you go. Then waypoint dagat via waypoint dagat and insert. Okay, there you go. So, balik tayo sa progress page. Tingnan natin. Okay, using Tadel 3 Romeo star, top of descent natin will be 12 minutes past the hour of 1 local time. And expected touchdown natin in Manila will be 40 minutes past the hour of 1 in the afternoon. Or that will be 0540 Zulu time. So, ito yung pinili nating star mamaya, guys. Yani Dagat. Okay, prepare na lang natin yung chart natin. But remember, pwede itong magbago. Pwede nating i-change depending on the winds around in Manila before we reach our top of descent. So, approach natin will be RNAV 06 since it's not functional, and airport charts natin. We'll have our briefing around less than 80 nautical miles before our top of descent. Okay, chart. Okay. Yep, tama ka. 5506 Delta. Okay, so meron tayong altitude and speed restrictions mamaya if hindi magbabago yung hangin sa Manila. Alright guys, we are, ayan, meron tayong nasa tailwind component tayo as makikita nyo. 309 knots, coming from, going to 309 degrees at 10 knots, so may tailwind component tayo. And we are cruising at a speed of Mach decimal 82, or that will be around 200, almost 260 knots. So true airspeed natin ngayon is 487 knots, ground speed natin is 496 knots. Okay, tingnan natin kung pwede pa natin mapabilis. Yan, let's increase it to Mach decimal 85. Marami naman tayong fuel. Alright guys, if you like this stream, don't forget to hit that like or follow button below and share this stream to your friends. Guys, this is MD in the Sky in Twitch and the Sky Medic on Facebook and YouTube. And I am your virtual Captain John from the Philippines, and welcome to this stream flight of the Airbus A340-600 with the Airway Philippines livery. And we are now heading to Manila Ninoy Aquino International Airport and we departed Hong Kong International Airport around 38 minutes ago. We are maintaining our cruising altitude of 39,000 feet. We just increased our speed to Mach decimal 85 since may tailwind component tayo. And currently, we are already cruising at the speed of decimal 85 or Mach decimal 85. Ground speed is right now 510 knots. Ayan, mabilis na. True airspeed is 500 knots. And we are expecting to land in Manila around, for the meantime, 39 minutes past the hour of 1 in the afternoon. We have 301 passengers on board, 2 tons of cargo, and we have fuel good for 3 hours and a half flight time. Alright. So as you can see, our top of the set is around 160 nautical miles, almost 160 nautical miles away na from our present location. And checking on our weather in... Okay, so wala na tayong expected weather disturbance, especially after we cross waypoint Abmo. Okay, it's lunchtime here in the Philippines, guys. So for everyone who is watching this in the Philippines or in the vicinity of Southeast Asia, have a very, very nice lunchtime to you guys. I just finished my lunch and I'm back in the cockpit, and we are expediting our trip going to Manila. Alright guys, so I'll be back again in 10 minutes time to check our instruments, and maybe we'll have our arrival briefing. For the meantime, sit back and relax and enjoy the rest of our flight. See you later, guys. Alright guys, we're now back in the cockpit and we are experiencing some turbulence. Pero malapit na tayo sa we are nearing our top of descent. Okay, we can already see landmass, the Luzon landmass there. Alright, so meron turbulence. Okay, we'll be checking again our fuel flow. So each engine consumes around 2,180 kilograms of fuel per hour. So our fuel on board is still good for 2 hours in almost more than 2 hours and a half flights. And we are nearing our top of descent. Alright. So we will be checking again the weather in Manila. So winds still in Manila there is little or no wind from a variable direction. Visibility is just 8 kilometers. We're expecting some light showers right now in Manila. There are scattered clouds at altitude of 2,200 feet and broken clouds at altitude of 9,000 feet. The ceiling broken or more is 9,000 feet. Current weather it is light showers, rain. Temperature and wind chill are 28 degrees Celsius and heat index is 30. Dew point is 22 degrees. Relative humidity is 70%. And the air pressure at sea level is 1012. Okay, runway 06 tayo expected for landing natin. Ayan. So we'll be maintaining this Tadel 3 Romeo arrival in Manila. Okay, so okay, we are now 40 nautical miles before our top of descent. Let's have our arrival briefing. So let's start with our star. This is Jefferson chart 10-2 Whiskey, published 20th of March 2020. Our nav star, Tadel 3 Romeo. RNP arrivals runway 06. At Tadel 3 Romeo from Tadel at or above flight level 160 to Roxy to Yani to Dagat at or above 5,000 feet. Okay, so from Tadel, maximum is 250 knots at or above 16,000 feet. Then to Roxy, then to Yani. So maximum is 230 knots. If you'll be using Luban 3 Romeo at or above 6,400 feet tayo, then directing to Dagat, maximum is 210 knots at or above 5,000 feet. For our arrival in Manila, this is Jefferson chart 12-1, published 13th of November 2020. RMP runway 06. Final approach course is 062 degrees. Mandatory altitude is 1,700 feet. We will use the MDA since this is an RP approach. So MDA natin is 460 feet. And airport elevation is 75 feet. Runway elevation is 16 feet. Minimum sector altitude around the aerodrome is on the northeast at 7,200 feet. In case of a missed approach, climb course 62 degrees to Lima Lima 06 Foxtrot to Lima Lima 06 Golf to Lima Lima 06 Hotel and hold at 7,000 or instructed by the ATC. And for our aerodrome chart, this is Jefferson chart 10-9, published 1st of October 2021. RPLL Manila, airport elevation 75 feet. And we will be touching down runway 06 with a length of 3,410 meters. And as far as I could remember on the NOTAMs for arrival in Manila, heavy aircrafts are to vacate Romeo 1, Echo 1 or Hotel 1. Then we will be turning left in Charlie and we'll be taking our stand on Terminal 3. Alright, that concludes our arrival briefing. Okay, so go back to our MCDU. We are currently 90 nautical miles before on top of descent. And according to our flight plan, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, For altitude restrictions, before we reach 1,700 feet, mandatory altitude. Okay, so our initial mandatory altitude is 19,400 feet at waypoint Adel. Okay. So we are still cruising at the speed of Mach 85, or that is roughly ground speed of 510 knots, or true airspeed of 502 knots. We are 73 miles wave inbound current. We have tailwind component of 9 knots coming from the 311, or going to 311 rather. Maintaining 39,000 feet tayo. And according to our flight plan, we are expected for touchdown in Manila, traffic and weather permitting, 39 minutes past the hour of 1 in the afternoon local time. Alright guys, thank you for watching this stream. This is your virtual Captain John from the Philippines of Airway Philippines Alliance. Thank you very much for watching this stream. This is your Sky Medic on Facebook and YouTube and Ending Sky and Twitch. And if you like this stream, don't forget to hit that like or follow button below and share this stream to your friends in order for you to get notified on our next stream. So we are in command of this Airbus A340-600 with the Airway Philippines Alliance. We are live in VATSIM as Alpha Papa Alpha 002, and we will be in a short moment beginning our initial descent to Manila, and we departed Hong Kong International Airport almost an hour ago. Alright, and let's begin our descent. Okay, initial altitude is 90,000. Alright, resume speed as published and begin our initial descent. Traffic advisory, airway 002 heavy, leaving flight level 3900 and initial descent via the Tadel 3 Romeo, expecting Arnab approach, runway 06 Manila. Alright, and we started our descent. Okay, this is already Luzon Island. Anong lugar kaya ito? Kalimutan ko na sa mapa to. Okay, according to our flight plan at waypoint Adel, 19,000 feet tayo, but we will have a speed restriction na of 250 knots. This will be almost just a straight route from Tadel, Roxy, Dunduyani, then slight turn to the left to Dagat, all the way to 5506 Delta. Then we'll make a 90 degrees turn, lining up for runway 06 for our touchdown, RP approach. Alright guys, for those of you just tuned in, we will be checking again the weather in Manila. Okay, refresh natin, weather natin. So winds variable at 1 knot. Okay, good visibility na in Manila. No more rain, broken clouds, ceiling is 10,000 feet, finish is 1011. Good visibility, 10 kilometers or more, scattered clouds at 2,500, broken clouds at 10,000, ceiling or broken or more, 10,000, ground temperature 28, air pressure is 1011. Okay, and recently it was showers rain. Okay, that is our weather in Manila. So kakatapos lang umulan in short sa Manila. buksan natin yung range ng ating navigation display. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, parang dadaanan ko yung Pinatubo volcano. Tama ba? Ano? Pero almost malapit ako sa Mount Pinatubo. Okay, set na natin yung descent altitude natin to the mandatory altitude on runway 06, which is 1,700 feet. And since activated naman yung constraint natin, as you can see, meron tayong purple dito, FL 160. So hanggang 1, meron tayong we will reach this altitude restriction. So maghinto muna tayo ng 160 until we pass that certain waypoint, then we proceed or we will descend further. Okay, seatbelt signs release muna natin, tapos na yung turbulence para makapag-prepare na yung cabin crew natin. Prepare yung cabin crew. Prepare the cabin for arrival. Alright, we're passing through almost 25,000 feet. Further descending. Checking our vicinity. Wala tayong traffic. So, wala tayong delay on our arrival in Manila, hopefully. Okay, checking on VATSIM, we have only one departure in Manila. That is MAES, that is I think Malaysian Airlines 777 going to Hong Kong. One arrival which is Clean Air coming from Fukuoka, Japan, and me. Other arrivals, wala pa. Alright. So just a short recap guys sa mga kaka-tune in lang sa flight natin. For those who just tuned in on Facebook, YouTube, and in Twitch, this is Airway Philippines Airbus A340-600 live on VATSIM as Alpha Papa Alpha 002. We are on our continuing descent to Manila via the Tadel 3 Romeo arrival, and we are expecting RMP approach in runway 06. We are following real-world NOTAMs in Manila since ILS 06 is not functional. And we departed Hong Kong International Airport around 1 hour and 7 minutes ago. And we just left our cruising altitude of 39,000 feet. We have 301 passengers on board and 2 tons of cargo. And we are just expecting some 1 hour and 34 minutes of airtime going to Manila from Hong Kong. So we are already on 21,000, almost 21,000 feet guys. We will be reaching our altitude restriction at 1,000 or 16,000 feet. We also have a speed restriction at waypoint Adela at 250 feet. Yeah. Alright guys, welcome to the stream. This is the Airbus A340-600 of Tolis, which was released a month ago. And this is our livery, Airway Philippines Alliance. Alright, and we are now expecting some clouds here. So check natin. Yeah, meron tayong clouds in this area. Okay, so ayun, slow down na yung aeroplano natin. Okay, slowing down na tayo to 250 knots since meron tayong speed in altitude restriction at waypoint Adel. 250 knots and at or above flight level 160 or 16,000 feet. Okay, we're now turning to waypoint Roxy, guys. So nasa below tayo ng 250 knots and at or above 16,000 feet. Okay, next altitude restriction would be 5,000 feet if I'm not mistaken at waypoint Dagat. Okay, around 14,000 feet we will have our approach checklist, guys. So we could already see Manila Bay. So fuel on board natin is 21,000 kilograms pa or 21 tons, malaki pa. Fuel flow natin on each engine almost 500 kilograms per hour na lang. So okay pa to. Okay, this is my favorite view of the flight. This is makikita natin yung dalawang big engines ng Air 340. Alright, hopefully we don't mess our arrival or our landing in Manila. Medyo mabigat tayo. Okay, checking VATSIM X-Pilot, wala pa ring active controller, so okay lang tayo, continue tayo. Direct na tayo, waypoint yan. Okay, let's now prepare our page. Okay, so QNH natin in Manila is 1011. Temperature natin is 28. Winds 00, almost wind calm. And our MDA is 460. Again, this will be an RNP approach, guys. Wala tayong ILS available for runway 06 in real world. Okay, approach phase is now ready. And we're almost ready for our arrival. Okay, let's have our approach checklist. Briefing is now confirmed. ECAM status check. And seatbelt signs on. And minimum set to 460 feet, our MDA down to the line. And let's wait for our transition altitude before we set it to 1011. Okay, we have one aircraft still in Manila. Dalawa pala sila ngayon. Cebu 247 and Malaysian Airlines 772. And they are still parked at Terminal 3. So stay put muna dyan kayo kasi doon na ako magpa-park. Alright, 13,000 feet. Okay, passing transition altitude. Okay, finish set to 1011. Alright, passing flight level 122. Now, no difference down to the line. Approach checklist is complete. Okay, 11,800 feet. I-direct natin waypoint dagat. Okay, wala tayong kompetensya sa arrival. Okay, the Cebu 247 going to Bacolod. Malaysian Airlines going to Hong Kong. And ABA 002 inbound from Hong Kong. Okay, so advance natin, landing lights on. So current weather ngayon guys in Manila, kakaulan lang daw. So double checking again ang weather. Okay, cloudy ngayon in Manila. Good visibility naman tayo in fairness. Ayan. We are almost being clearing these clouds. Yun, we are already on Manila Bay guys. Yes. And Manila is there, somewhere there. Right, current time right now in the Philippines, local time, it's 29 minutes past the hour of 1 in the afternoon, and we're just expected to be touching down in Manila 38 minutes past the hour of 1, or that will be 9 minutes from now. I guess we are descending via the star. So we have an altitude restriction at waypoint Dagat, 5,000 feet, with a speed restriction of 210 knots. Alright, so wala pa rin movement doon sa Manila. That's nice. Alright, so may nagsatransmit pero unreadable. Okay, let's further decrease our navigation display range. Yan. So I believe somebody is pushing back already. Okay, Cebu 247 is already pushing back. Alright. So malapit na tayo sa waypoint Dagat, guys. Altitude restriction of 5,000. Speed restriction of 210 knots. Para pag lumiko tayo sa 5506 Delta, hindi pa ganun ka-steep. Ay, medyo steep nga yung liko natin, pero makukuha natin yan, especially mabigat tayo. Pero yan ang logic ng physics. Okay, transmit na tayo. Manila Traffic Advisory, Alpha Papa Alpha 002 Heavy, turning base for runway 06 RMP approach. Okay, so si Malaysian Airlines nag-push back din. Sabay sila nag-push, okay. Magka-travel pa naman sila. So I'm expecting they will be departing 06. Manila traffic, Cebu 247 negative sir, static only.
Manila Traffic Advisory, Cebu 247, radio check.
Cebu 247, 5/5 sir, hello.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Ay, forget natin train NDO na pala. Okay, low na yung brakes natin. Let's set it to low. Since we will be vacating, dito tayo magbabakate. Either Romeo 1 or Echo 1 for landing. Guys, we are almost turning on final for runway 06. We're expecting RNP approach since ILS hindi available sa Philippines. In Manila pala, runway 06, real world NOTAMs. Okay, may Cebu 893 pa pala, so tatlo na sila, pero kaya pa yan. Manila traffic, airway 002, turning final, runway 06, expecting RNP approach. Alright, there you go.
Manila traffic advisory, Cebu 247 ready to taxi to runway 06 via November 4, right on Golf 14 Delta, Fox 5 Charlie, holding point Hotel 2, runway 06.
Alright, approach face activated, approach button and autopilot 1 engaged. Flaps 1, speed check, flaps 1. Flaps 2, speed check, flaps 2. Gear down.
2,000.
Don't spoilers arm. Lights on. Timing advised.
2,000.
Slowing down. Laps 3, speed check laps 3. Laps 4, speed check laps 4. Right, wish me luck guys. Alright, may crosswind component yung landing natin. Okay, autopilot disengage. My controls. Continue. Too low. Oops. Deviate tayo, crosswind. Bawi muna, bawi. Alright, 2 whites, 2 reds.
Hundred above. 400. Minimum. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Brackets. The cell, spoilers, reverse screen. Seventy knots. Right, 40 knots, manual braking. Manila traffic, airway 002, Touchdown runway 06, vacating the active via Romeo 1. Okay, flash the track lights, spoilers disarm. Alright. Slowing down first. Alright. Let's turn off our lights. Strobes auto, any lights off, no sights of taxi, right arrow lights on. Alright, terrain ND off, and weather systems off. Alright, let's bring out again our camera. There you go. Clear on the right and clear on the left. Okay, hindi pala tayo naka-landing checklist. Okay, after landing checklist na lang. After landing checklist, flaps attracted, spoilers disarm, radar off, predictive ventures off, down to the line. Below the line, AP master switch on.
Auto shutdown initiated.
Okay. Yung headphone ko na lang. Akala ko aeroplano. Headphone pala yung lowbat, guys. Manila traffic, airway 002 heavy, will taxi Delta, Golf 14 November, standard choice, terminal 3.
Auto shutdown cancelled.
Right, clear on the left and clear on the right.
Air traffic advisory received with 247 at Hotel 2, line of runway 06.
Yeah, alright guys, so we just landed here in Manila. We are now taxiing at Delta, then to Gulf 14, the standard choice in Terminal 3. And current time right now is 31 minutes, 42 minutes past the hour of 1 in the afternoon. We landed on time. And our airtime, total airtime is 1 hour and 31 minutes. Alright, that's very nice. And after we park this aircraft, we'll have an immediate review of our arrival here, guys.
Traffic advisory, Cebu 247, region check again.
545, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we just parked there. The very first, or the very immediate bay on Terminal 2. Alright, this is Airbus A340-600 of Tolis and with the Airway Philippines Alliance livery, and we have 301 passengers transported from Hong Kong here to Manila in 2 tons of cargo. And we are now taxiing, almost turning to Gulf 14, then turn left on November to stand up choice. Right, let's turn off our
Manila traffic advisory, Cebu 247, our rolling runway
left,
06 via Verde
right.
2 Alpha departure.
10 knots. Let's make a sharp right turn. Okay, clear right and clear left. guys, so dun tayo magpa-park. Alright. Go.
Manila traffic advisory, C247, no airport passing 1,600 for flight level 3450.
Okay, so wala na tayong lights. So let's just navigate it until we align ourselves on our jet bridges. Okay. Slowing down. Apat na naman ang engines natin. Medyo malakas pa. Okay, there we go. Parking brake set. Pressure's up. Okay. APU is now available. APU bleed on. And turning off engine number 3 and 4. Okay, N1 less than 10%. Shutting down engine 1 and 2. Alright, and let's attach our ground power. Oops, mali. And external power is now attached. And N1 is less than 10%. Alright, beacon lights off, seatbelt signs off. And APU switch off. Naka-touch na ba? Hindi ko narinig yung bell. Alright guys, welcome to Manila. This is the Airbus A340-600 of Airway Philippines Alliance, and we just arrived here in Ninoy Aquino International Airport, currently parked at Terminal 3. We departed Hong Kong International Airport around 1 hour and 30 minutes ago, and right now we will be disconnecting on VATSIM and we will be reviewing our landing, guys. Alright, so sit back and relax. Stand by. So medyo excellent yung runway landing natin so far. RW yun. Ayan. Okay. Let's check on our external right wing view. Alright. Yan. So again guys, this is now a recap of our landing here in Manila runway 06 RNAV approach or RNP approach. This is our right wing external view. Tingnan nga natin. Excellent landing daw kanina eh. Pero alam ko magbabago yan dito. There. Yun. Excellent landing. Nice. Alright. Okay, let's now take a look on our left wing passenger view of our arrival. Fast forward ko lang guys. Right, there you go. So this is our left wing passenger view of engines 1 and 2 for our touchdown in 06 Manila. Alright, and finally our tower view for our arrival, guys. Okay, so hindi pa to tower view. This is yun. That's our aircraft. So this is the tower view, guys, for our touchdown in Manila. So medyo may crosswind component kanina yung landing natin. Pero hindi naman ganun kalakas. Malaki lang siya talaga manoobrahin. Ayan. Yun, excellent landing pa rin. Negative 68 FPM. Alright. Yan, so far, one of my best landings so far in the Airbus A340 using an RNT approach. Alright. There you go, guys. Alright, that is our landing our flight from Hong Kong to Manila, guys. Alright. Alright, guys, thank you very much for watching this stream, and also to those who will be reviewing this stream, thank you very much. If you like this stream, guys, don't forget to hit that like or follow button below and share this to your friends in order for you and for them to get notified on our next stream. You can catch me on Twitch on MD Sky, and on Facebook and YouTube as Sky Medic. And I hope you guys will have a very nice day ahead of you wherever you are in the world. Always keep safe, and see you again on our next stream, maybe later tonight. And this is your virtual Captain John, live on VATSIM as Alpha Papa Alpha 002 or Airway 002. Now signing off. Till next time, guys. Bye.